Not sure I can pull enough of them out of the area. I'm amazed I got out of there without ramming any of them or letting any into the vehicle. There's the slime pit itself. Finally gonna start moving, that southern group. There we go. Now we got this. Ah! Apparently I wasn't watching closely enough. Some of them are pretty small. Come on, override your guys' sound. I'm trying to get that group to move. I just need them far enough away from where I go into that missile silo spot that they don't hear me, try to follow me in. Yeah, there's a bunch of them up there. Hopefully they keep moving. Now that I got the reality bubble far enough, they keep moving up and get shot by the turret. Looks like they're hanging out right where I was parked earlier. They're not moving around the corner, so they're in the shadow of the building. So that's not useful to me. Alright, will you guys follow me? Herding slimes. So much fun. Need them a little further and I think we'll be okay. Still a couple in the road. I'm afraid to go around that car too. Now the problem is, I think the sound of the jackhammer might attract the slimes as well. Nah, I gotta avoid running things over. It's really hard to repair vehicles nowadays, and I can't craft and have other issues, so I don't want to hit things in the vehicle and cause damage to it. Oops, stop driving. From here, Mr. Jackhammer. I'm not certain it can get through this. We have another turret here. Alright, so there are 2 turrets behind a locked door. It's possible if I just drop a grenade here, it might get them, but I don't have enough cover. I'd be worried about getting far enough away. Do we try the old tree into a building trick? That might be fun. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, let's try that first. We'll leave the jackhammer. I have no axes. Oh, we have the chainsaw. Well, that's all I need right there. Wheeled chainsaw northwest. Yeah, we haven't done this in forever. Activate chainsaw. There we go. We have access to the lab. Are there any turrets in there? There are not. All right, we're good to go. Yeah, we haven't had an opportunity to do that in a while either. All right, let's reload the AR. Oops. More than enough bullets. We shouldn't need most of the rest of this stuff. Oh, I'm still carrying a bunch of food, am I? I'm trying to remember. Which floor was it on? I think it's going to be on this side, so I don't think it's this floor. I think it's either the one above me or another one below me. I bring the torch down. How many ID cards do I have now? I got 4. This one? Ouch. Well, that's a problem. Now the issue is I've got that one floor where the soldier spotted me. To get by him, I'd have to get right up in his face. I think I might go up and get the torch. Torch these doors down and look in them. I don't remember them being in the right spot though. So if I open the door, back up, fire, burst fire, we might get him. I'm worried if anybody else comes around the corner that they could keep me from getting to the stairs. Oh, he moved. Cool. Ah, still too close. Ah, that's what I was worried about right there. Stop aiming, yes. I can't get pinned in here. Can I get to the door and close it before he moves? Alright. Well, let's go up. Let's get the torch. That's what, 2 uses? That'll be enough for the moment. Take 1 tank with us too. There's a turret inside waiting for me. That'd be pretty bad. Activate. Torch. Ah, once again, as always happens. I forgot the goggles. Oh, man. Doesn't matter how many times I do this, I always forget the goggles. Panaceus would be nice. This is food. It's all food. Ah, crap. That's not what I want. That's not what I want either. Yeah, we're not on the right floor. Nuts and bolts and solder and batteries. Shouldn't need to go there. I didn't go down again. Maybe I should go down again. That's the one I remember. Alright, now we're golden. I need to get in that door right there. And then we're gonna open. Ah, what the hell? What the hell? There's a metal wall there. Excuse me. Excuse me. A downed irradiated warrior wanderer in the wall. I think he's using wall hacks. We got an irradiated wanderer using wall hacks. That's one way to get me killed. Just let him walk through the walls. Anybody else? Was that the same guy? Because he was here, and all of a sudden that guy appeared up here. I don't know if that was the same guy or not. I'm gonna get mad if I get hit by one of these things. We're just gonna go ahead and swipe an ID. There we go. Oh yeah. So, what do we got? The M26 Mass Standalone Shotgun. What the hell is that? Modular accessory shotgun system. An underbarrel bolt action shotgun inspired by Master Key and fixed most of its problems. This one was configured for a standalone usage. Great. M249, C4s, binoculars, IFAKs, M2A2 ammo cans. Well, not as exciting as I was hoping for, unfortunately. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh well. That kind of sucks a lot. Not nearly as cool as I was hoping for. Well, that was a lot of military ID cards. For not much result. So these hold, oh, shotgun ammo? Lots of shotgun ammo. There's belts of 5.56. Cheap ammo bandoliers, 4 items. That's a lot of pounds of stuff. M289 container. Grenade hidden. What? So, is this going to be 25 grenades? Now I'm even more You put the grenade in your inventory. Oh my god, I have to do that 24 more times? Well, I mean, that gets me an awful lot of grenades, I guess. So... This is 1 C4 explosive. That is an awful lot of grenades. That's 75 grenades right there. And a couple more C4. So 800 rounds of 5.56 just there. Quite a bit of 7.62. I don't have really a 7.62 focused weapon right now. .556 by 45. Okay. Is this all the same? Looks like it. Renaming a grenade is only going to rename one grenade, which I can do, but... Whoops. Slight misspelling. Nah, I definitely will not find a use for it eventually. I don't play just to keep a character alive. As soon as I complete my goal, we're done. I kill him. We go find somewhere cool to suicide and then we move on. So I don't generally pick up stuff I absolutely know I'm never going to get around to using. What a mess of stuff. Yeah, this is kind of a mess. So I don't play with mods. The settings screen will tell you if I'm playing with any mods. So no. This is just current experimental. Has vitamin intake information in the food menu. You've updated a few weeks ago? Well, then update again. No mods. I update before I go live every single stream, so twice a week generally, unless I know there's some kind of a really bad issue that might affect the gameplay. And then I hold off until the next live stream. But beyond that, every single live stream I update right before I go live. Been doing that for a long time now. No problems. I'm just kind of paralyzed here on what I do with all this crap. I don't think I need any of this. It's way more grenades than I'm ever going to use, probably. We'll take a couple of those. So we'll take 2 of those, and the other one over to that side. And the 12-item one is shotgun ammo. We'll take a couple of those. Five, 5, 6. That I can pretty much unload here. Could have just, I'm I'll leave that one in belt form. I don't know what fires this. I'm not going to bother grabbing any of it. And these last two, belt pouches. Why would I need belt pouches? Just store spare ammo belts, huh? Alright, I think that's all I care about. Probably should have left at least one or two more of the belts available. That way when I swap to the Humvee, I could chug away with the 5.56 or the M240. So we'll grab a bunch more of the shotgun ammo. We got 7.62, we got 5.56, and we got a boatload of grenades. So we'll just drag this out. That's all I'm going to grab here. I'm not going to search the rest of the place. It's the only thing I care about. So, up. 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 And up. All right, we're done. Let's get moving again. Final level throwing. I've got 3. We got pretty good throwing skill. Was it 2 or 3? I forget. Throwing 2 is our base. So that's usually enough. Usually enough to keep you from dropping at your feet. I still try to be ultra careful with it, though. Alright, let's not get in sight of the turret on our way out. That would be embarrassing. Get out of the way, slime! Okay, so that... oh my goodness. Research facility! Awesome! That's exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. Guaranteed science lab. And lots of scientists, so we might be able to get a Panaceus off a scientist zombie. So perfect. That'll, now that we got a big old pile of ammo, a fairly big pile of ammo, that'll also help us there. So air shaft proximity. Air shaft is right over here. And that now gives us a research facility we can dive into here locally. Still want to check out this whole area. We got a bunch of points up here, here, and I want to fill in towards, back towards the air shaft site. I don't think there's going to be a way for us to... yeah, we can't get to it from the south. Look at that monstrous forest again. Alright, let's go... I want to finish checking out this side of the Savoy as well. So we still got a bit of driving to do. Things are looking up, though. I predict I'm going to blow myself up with a grenade to finish the run. That is what I predict. Oh, we got a hole in the wall at the research facility. Ah, we got a nursing... oh, wait, that's the hub. We got a hub right across from the research facility. Hey, it also put us down close to the Exodii. That's kind of fun. Alright, what do we see in the entryway? Skitterbots. Science. Whoa! Talon! Talons in the parking lot. Uh-oh. You better keep shooting soldier or scientists, please. I'm gonna get mad if you shoot me with all those closer targets. See, that's some bullcrap there. They ignore robots that are shooting them. We got manhacks, we got big old pits. It's kind of scary looking, actually, where that pit is and the size of it. Might already have an entrance into the underground facility if that goes much further west, or the walls going down go much further. Plus, I got a feral security guard chasing me with a gun as well. Catalytic cracking at home for solar punks. Yep, handgun at the ready. Don't have a weapon on this vehicle. I don't want to scatter these guys too much from the local area. Let's get them out of the reality bubble. Radio tower. Come on now. Be nice, game. Don't put wasps in yet another radio tower. God damn it! I'm looking here. If I approach a radio tower and I start to see wasps, I get a hint. It's not a wasp tower. Yay, just a random wasp. Where are you at? Back behind me. Gonna be a queen waiting for me up top. Nope, no map. I was hoping for a map also. Not sure what I can get out of here that I care about anymore. Oops. Alright, so we've got a clear shot to the Exodii, we got the hub, we've got a big river system with a lot of cows. It'd be a fun island, so many cows. Nothing else down that way. An anthill, lumberyard, a couple of LMOEs. Hazardous waste sarcophagus. Get another ID card there. Road network keeps going to the west. Still not going to make a access point over there. Yeah, this just goes too far. Too much forest and city. We'll still have to loop all the way back around. I think what we'll do is we'll keep going east. We'll hit the hazardous waste, see just what kind of progress these roads make, but I'll likely pull back around this way and then come up and explore those. Then we'll make some decisions on where we want to head next. Research facility is pretty high on my list. I would like to get the Humvee, actually. Get the M249 going. Blow out 100 rounds of ammo on those belts. Well, hello there, another roadblock. Let's not take more unnecessary damage. Can I get around it? I can't get around it. Not without... Well, I can. I just gotta crouch. Block. It's crap I don't care about. I could just spin around back north and then go through that way. I didn't take what stuff? I don't know what you're referring to. I have hundreds of rounds of ammo. I have a massive amount of grenade containers. I have C4. I mean, everything I brought out, I threw into the vehicle. What stuff are you referring to that I didn't take? Yeah, crouching will still block. It's kind of weird. I was worried about that at first as well. But I haven't been shot yet. It'd be hilarious when I do get shot doing it. I could also come down here and drive through... Oh, no, don't quite have a gap here. Yeah, let's answer the question. Puts me real close to it. And I gotta go through a bush. Whoops. Nope, that's not good. That'll get me shot. Apparently, it depends on your diagonal. Yeah, I can get hit. Alright, we're not going to do that. I don't care about an ID card that much. We'll just scoot back around. We're done with our southern journey, so we're not going to go any further south for now. We'll just tootle on in to the hazardous waste, grab the ID card, see if there's anything else fun in there. Then we'll head back north. Around. Unfortunately, chemistry lab's busted. Like either a chemistry lab or a kitchen unit, I don't care which. Cracks, Gitterbots. Yeah, we'll mess with them later. A long, lonely road. Alright, let's go get more irradiated. UPS, anti-parasitics, drums, clean suit. Hey, steel-toed sneakers that fit. Alright, we'll grab those. What else do we see? No drills. I don't think I'm going to run up to those 2 lockers to the north. I don't want to spend that much time here. And nothing I care about. Alright, let's get out of here. Before we start to glow. iBot's already spawned. Oops. So, I gotta decide, do I go... I'd really like to get the Humvee swap done before I head over to the research facility. The turret will be very handy for killing certain things that I don't want to deal with myself on foot. Yeah, I don't think the sarcophagus is worth going into other than to cross it off your Cataclysm bucket list, or if you're desperately in need of nanomaterials, or the nanofabricator templates. It's a good location to get nanomaterials, but beyond that, I don't think it's worth the time or the effort, like most of the endgame locations in Cataclysm, unfortunately. Get out of here, oversized crows. Alright, steel plants. Possible tools in the steel plant. Now I'm looking for light industries. So who knows, that could be another air vent right there. That isolated forest. I can't answer that question, Thinkenstein. It's too circumstantial. Depends on your world, depends on your character, depends on the character's circumstances. There's tons of reasons why you would or wouldn't go into various locations at various times. Unfortunately, the way the game is built, what happens is by the time you can survive what are considered endgame locations, you've already got the stuff from other easier places that it might reward you with, which means there's no particular purpose for going there. We just don't have enough variance in the endgame content. You hit a certain point and you're already going to survive and have more stuff from other locations that don't mean you don't need to go into the super dangerous places to try to get a hold of things. We're going to circle back this way. I think I'm going to leave the steel plant alone for the moment. There shouldn't be too many zombies for us to try to hit there to yet another military truck to get to the tools section. I want to see what my other options are. We know this is going to be mostly a dead-end area, so we'll have to loop back out of here. What do I think of the In-Wood mod? I have no opinion. I haven't played it. I don't do the mods very much. I tried out No Hope recently, and in the far past I've done Magicalism a bit. Generally speaking, I stick to the base game. I don't feel a draw to doing the mod stuff. I had several thousand hours of play early in my Cataclysm career where I did all the crazy stuff and had the super powerful characters, and I've gravitated away from that kind of play myself. Sugar Shack. I don't think I need anything at the Sugar Shack. So we'll pull back out of here. But I find In a Woods type play intensely boring, personally. Just mind-numbingly boring. As a consequence of my having played the game way too much, and it not really being designed around In a Woods play, when you strip out 90% of the content or variety in the game, I don't find the 10% that remains to be interesting at all. In a Woods play comes down to knowing which recipes to make, which things you need to survive, and where the raw materials are. As soon as you know those things, there's very little challenge of any kind and very little of interest to keep me going. So yeah, I just can't play the In a Woods style with a mod or without a mod or so on. More power to those folks that enjoy that kind of play. It's definitely not for me, but it's very much a personal thing. But yeah, I can't comment on the In a Woods mod. I have no idea what it actually changes. I think that's going to be... Is it the hotel that has that double prong? The motel? Or I don't think it's the mine, is it? Oh, it's the irradiation plant. Well, that doesn't help us much either. Radiation plant doesn't do much for us. We don't care about the solar panels. I don't need the food preservation. So yeah, we're done looking there. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with automation games. It really depends on just how nitpicky, detailed they get. I like it to a certain point, but when it starts to get into, you've got to do just insanely, how to put it, detailed, I don't know. You get below a certain level of detail and I just lose interest at a certain point. It's great for folks that really love to dive into those super deep things. Oxygen Not Included is a good example. I love Oxygen Not Included. Great game, great interface, great UI, great everything, but I can only play it for the first little bit. Then it gets into this mind-numbing detail and statistics and esoteric knowledge things that you need to know, and it just gets to be too much for me, and I just can't find any enjoyment in it at that point. So, yeah. But I like management games. I'm a big fan of management games. Always been a big fan. But it definitely depends on how they go about it and just what level of detail they require the player to micromanage. And it's a tough juggling act to find the balance that enough people will enjoy. I like games like Cataclysm, where once you get past the initial shock of the control scheme and the analysis paralysis, you can play it at a very high level without needing to know the Byzantine layers of complexity and detail and micro knowledge. But by slowly learning that stuff over time, it's there, and you can slowly accumulate that knowledge and get better and better and better and more efficient and so on at the game at your own pace. But you don't have to know it. You can have a grand old time just playing it at the high level. A lot of games can't do that. They don't have that kind of scaling with their detail levels. Yeah, I've already played Farthest Frontier on the channel, on my Twitch and on YouTube. It seems okay, but it's a little cookie cutter currently. It's very, very cookie cutter. While I enjoy the parts they've got in it, it definitely still needs a lot of work to keep it interesting. I'm already, after just a couple of starts, finding myself going, well, I mean, you just do this exact same path of things each time, and terrain will make somewhat of a difference, but it's still just do this to have that, do this to have that, do this to satisfy this requirement, let time flow for a while, then make sure you build this and this. You've now satisfied the next requirement, then build this and this. It's very cookie cutter in that way. You just do things in a specific order once you understand what the needs are and kind of the timing of how things work and how long it takes your people to do certain things. And it, at least in the early game, I haven't gotten to the large-scale city sizes yet, but so far the progression is really, really basic, very, very simple. What weirds me out about Farthest Frontier is the people in it are just total ciphers. They have no personalities, no traits, no experience. Doesn't matter what job they do or how long they do it. They're all completely interchangeable meeples, like in a board game where you just swap one red little token for another red little token. That weirds me out. Every time I see that and I notice it, and it just bothers me a bit. It just seems like a lot of missed opportunity for some depth. So yeah, while I like the start of Farthest Frontier and the presentation and all that, I think for me to enjoy it long term, it's going to definitely need to grow a bit more. Programming automation? No, I haven't done much in the programming automation type games. Dwarf Fortress, yeah, that's one of the most commonly asked things, is have I played Dwarf Fortress? Have I played Caves of Cud? Have I played, what was the other one? I forget now. There's a small handful of games that people ask me all the time. I have played Dwarf Fortress many times over many years. I will not play it again. You will not see me play it on the channel. I don't care about the Steam release. I could already do all the Steam release stuff previously in the game with mods. I have no interest in the basic gameplay loop offered by Dwarf Fortress any longer. I think its time has passed, and while I think it's a fantastic game, is it a game? It's a fantastic something. I have no interest in playing it myself anymore. Over the decades of its development, other games have taken the basic gameplay style, boiled it down to a more approachable, coherent format, and run with it, like RimWorld and all the other Rim-likes and colony management games and all that kind of stuff. And I just have no interest in revisiting it for the 5th or 6th or 10th time. I forget how many times I've gone back and played it and then left it again for another few years and then gone back. Zomboid? Yeah, I think Zomboid was the other one in the main 3. Yeah, I can't play Zomboid just because it's too simplistic. There's just not enough there to keep me interested. Push, 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 stomp, stomp, stomp. Push, 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 stomp, stomp, stomp. And then guess what you do? Then you do some more push, 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 stomp, stomp, stomp. If I had found Project Zomboid before I found Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, maybe. And it's a great game. Different strokes for different folks and all that. Personally, I just can't play it. It's just way too samey every single time. And there's just not enough variety, not enough crunchy detail for me to really dive into and enjoy. Not enough mechanics that I can learn to leverage and such. So... Alright, I think we're done with my northern exploration, right? We're done, yeah. We've gotten to just about everything we can get to. So we have an air shaft vent back here. I'm not going to go into that. That's going to be our last thing we go into. So I do definitely want to get into the research facility. That's going to take some effort. Let's finish doing some of this western exploration, and then we're going to probably go back to the Humvee here, get this thing working. I still need to find a drill so I can get more tanks added to that. So we need to get, preferably, not FEMA camp, light industry, garage, places with tools. So I can try to get a drill, since I can't craft one. So we'll keep an eye out for that opportunity, but I want to get the Humvee put together so I can take advantage of the turret to kill pesky ferals with guns and things like that before we head on over to the research facility. Research facility is by far my #1 chance of getting a Panaceus, because the scientists have a small chance of dropping one, as well as the lab underneath has it included in its loot table. We might just find one sitting on a counter. Pharmacies, 0 chance for Panaceus, so we're not trolling pharmacies anymore. I double checked, and no Panaceus at pharmacies, so we don't have to dive into cities. So we shall stop doing that. But Panaceus first, and then we will dive into that air shaft. Assuming we have any hit points left. Well, whether we do or not, we gotta go. The air shaft is the best way to try to find the spot we need for the activity suit. If you're not familiar with the activity suit, we can locate that in the distorted lab location, which can be found. Whoa, look at all those Migos come pouring out of that cavern, or that tower. 6 of them pop out. And it's going to be funny when we go for the activity suit. It's either going to be a total nightmare, or it's going to be a cakewalk, and I can't predict which. Totally depends on what random stuff we get in between. We have 2 malls? Savoy has 2 malls? Holy crap. Teeny tiny town of Savoy. It's got 2 malls. That's funny. Huh. Alright. Good for you, Savoy. You have like 10 houses and 2 malls. What to do then? Let's go to the oh damn it, that's not what I was looking for. Not the public pond. Definitely nothing down there. Yeah, we might have to do a little bit of traveling to get back out to where I might be able to find the drill. I know we saw a light industry way the hell up north, right up there. That's too far. I don't want to go up there and then come all the way back again. I mean, I can get away with a couple of tanks, I guess, and just keep a couple loose ones that I can just pour fuel from, transfer the fuel. Take up some extra space, but I probably won't need all that much. So I can probably get away without worrying about that. And then the vehicle I'm in has heavy frames, so we just gotta yoink a heavy frame off or grab one from many types of locations. Like, I guess I could yoink the passenger door. It's not like there isn't a whole bunch of ways in and out. I just yanked this door here. So, yeah, let's work our way back to the Humvee and see if we can get something done there. I definitely don't need anything here at the mall. Oh, well, see, there's my kitchen unit right there. It's just there's going to be too many zombies nearby for me to try to take advantage of that. No, Wasp, you cannot get into my vehicle. I just can't believe there's 2 malls. This teeny tiny town. Don't think I want to try to get into... This vehicle's way too loud to be dealing with ants nearby. Ants are just going to keep dive bombing straight at me because it's so loud. Debating trying to make the trip into the hunting supply store. Yeah, let's not. Definitely not during the daylight hours anyway. So I'm going to need to get my mechanic skill raised. Probably simpler to do that at this vehicle here. So let's do some boring stuff. It takes time.